Dear students, Assalamu alaikum and many good wishes. I'm MD Atikur Rahman, Assistant Professor of English, Bandarban Cantonment Public School and College. I would like to welcome all of my students to my presentation on modifiers, Part 3, Lecture 8. It means that in our previous classes, we took discussion on the modifiers. In this sense, it is a sequential class on modifiers. Today, I would like to take discussion on the uses of the adjective as pre-modifier. Now, let's take a look of that slide. First, we would like to take a look to the definition of the adjective. What is adjective? An adjective is a word used to qualify a noun or a pronoun. There are mainly two types of adjective. Yes, mainly two types of adjective. There is another categories of the adjective, and in our discussion, we will discuss on that category later on. Here, attributive adjective before noun and predicative adjective after noun. The intelligent girl stood first in the class. In this sentence, girl is the head word, and just before the noun, we are getting intelligent. This is why this is attributive adjective. The girl is very intelligent. Here, intelligent is used after the head word, after the noun girl. Intelligent is functional here as a what? Modifier, post modifier, and in that sense it is predicative adjective. Okay, and I think this is very clear to you. Student, please, there are 8 kinds of adjective in terms of nature. There is a diagram and adjectives, different kinds of adjectives are there and examples are there. First one, proper adjective, Bangladeshi, Asian, Chinese, English, etc. are the examples of the proper adjective. Possessive adjective, mine, our, your, his, her, their are the example of the possessive adjective. Adjective of quality, good, bad, wise, novel, rich, poor, great, hot, cold, warm. These are the example of the adjective of quality. Adjective of quantity, some, much, huge, any, all, a little, half, whole, enough can be the example of adjective of quantity. Demonstrative adjective, these, that, these, those are the example of the demonstrative adjective. Distributive adjective, each, every, either, neither can be functional as a distributive adjective. Interrogative adjective, who, whose, whom, which, what. These W's word can be functional as an interrogative adjective. Numeral adjective, one, two, three, first, second, third, all, any, many, some, several, each, every can be functional as a numeral adjective. I think the kinds of adjective is very clear to you. Now, we would like to concentrate on the uses of adjective as a pre-modifier. Okay, let's take a look of the first example. I don't hesitate to appreciate any student, any dash student. Within bracket, you are getting a clue. Pre-modify the noun with an adjective. It means that this is the noun, student, and this is the head word, and this head word will be modified with an adjective. What would be the answer? If we take the word talented for that gap, I think we can create a very sensible meaning of the sentence. That's why it is the correct one. Here, the word talented is an adjective and pre-modifying the noun is student. I think this is very clear to you. Second example, I am always ready to support the action of an dash person. An dash person. Within brackets, you are getting a clue. Pre-modify the noun with an adjective. What would be the answer in the gap? If we take the word honest for that gap, I think the sentence creates a very sensible meaning. That is why honest is the correct answer here. Here, the word honest is an adjective and premodifying the noun person. I think this is very clear to you, student. Please, let's take a look of another slide. Use of adjective as a premodifier. That is the example long 3. I got hurt knowing the dash tragedy of the widow. Okay, knowing the dash tragedy of the widow. Within bracket, premodify the noun with an adjective. Tragedy is the head word, and this head word tragedy will be modified with an adjective. Okay, if we take pathetic for that gap, I think this is very clear to all of you. Pathetic. Here, the word pathetic is an adjective and premodifying the noun tragedy. The word tragedy is being premodified by the adjective pathetic. Example number 4. The Danish farmer succeeded to grow bumper crops. The Danish farmer. Farmer is the head word, and this head word will be modified by an adjective. Okay, what adjective we can use here? Hardworking. If we take the word hardworking for that gap, I think the sentence completes its meaning. Here, the hardworking is an adjective and premodifying the noun farmer. Okay, hardworking is an adjective and premodifying the noun farmer. It means the head word farmer is being premodified with the hardworking. I think this is very clear to all of you. Now, let's take another look of some other examples. And this is the example number 5. Most of the here use of adjective as a premodifier. Most of the foreigners are interested to know about Danish culture. Here the word culture, this is the head word, and this word should be premodified by an adjective. If we take the Bangladeshi for that gap, I think it creates a complete meaning. Most of the foreigners are interested to know about Bangladeshi culture. Here, the word Bangladeshi is an adjective and premodifying the noun culture. The culture is being premodified with Bangladeshi culture. It creates a very sensible meaning. Last example, the farmer has not dash money to buy a water farm to irrigate his land. Here, gap. After gap, you're getting clue. Modify the noun with an adjective. What adjective we can use here? If we take enough, here the word enough is an adjective of quantity and premodifying the noun money. I think this is very clear to you. Enough money. Okay, and enough is functional as a premodifier here. I think this is very clear to you. I would like to finish here, and at the end I would like to suggest all of my students, if you face any problem, please take second time reading, third time reading, and then it is not clear to you, please make a phone call. I'm always ready to receive your call, to help you, to assist you. Stay home, save yourself, save your family, save the community, and it is the high time to continue your own studies. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Thank you all.